So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to improve your confidence with video. So apparently the people have spoken. So I did a video a few weeks ago on how to improve your sales skills with video, and I've had some pretty positive results, some positive feedback. I've gotten a decent amount of views, and it's pretty obvious, right, that in today's day and age, learning to be confident on camera, improving your communication. I mean, it's almost a given. Everything is about content creation. Everything is about being behind camera and improving your public speaking skills. And I've shared also in the past on many of my videos how this particular skill has a really positive indirect effect into many areas of your life. It can improve your personal social life. It can improve your career life. It can help you make big decisions. It can help you in the negotiation of big decisions like buying a house, making an investment, or what have you. This particular skill is something that I believe we take for granted and we are not made aware of because, as we grow up, all we hear about is intellect, degrees, books, and all of these skills that we really never use. And the one skill that we really use to improve our life is this right here, our communication. I've even done a video on not even Hollywood is perfect, which is where I want to begin, speaking of how you can improve your confidence on video. So think about it. When I say not even Hollywood is perfect, this is something that I personally remind myself all of the time because, as I mentioned, you can study some of my past videos. There's been some videos where I really forced myself to complete the entire video in one take. And yes, there's a few out there where I was successful and I was proud to finally complete that video, but I swear to you, this was probably after about 50 takes of stop and record. And there was probably a lot of deep insights within those videos that I probably could have chopped up and edited and shared with you guys. So it's something that I constantly have to catch myself every time I find my flow, every time I have great ideas that I think will benefit you guys, or insights and experiences that I have personally had. But the reminder is that really look at Hollywood. Anything we're entertained by, whether it's a movie, a series, or whatever the case may be, all of these products or all of this entertainment that we watch is a freaking edit fest. The whole thing is edited throughout the 2 or 3 hours that we're entertained. So we think that Hollywood is perfect. We think that Chris Hemsworth, or I forgot what Captain America's, Chris Evans, the two Chris's, we think that they're so perfect because we see them on the big screen. And yes, there is a talent to acting. There is a talent to be able to make yourself cry on demand and things of that nature. But other than that, think about all of the practice, all of the rehearsing they have to do, all of the retakes they have to do behind making a film. So that is what I mean by not even Hollywood is perfect. So think about when you're filming or when you're practicing your first video. I know how much it sucks. You self-criticize yourself. You get tongue twisted like I do myself. You look in the wrong direction of the camera. You forget your ideas. You have a few filler words here and there. But it's the same thing with Hollywood. Even singers, even rock stars, rappers, or whatever. The entire video is edited. The entire video is produced by a team of professionals that is telling them, hey, your voice is too high, your voice is too low. But like I said, guys, really let this sink in because it helps me every time I just can't get in the flow. is that nobody's perfect. It's okay to edit. It's okay to retake. Just don't do it 50 times like I did. Just, I mean, everything nowadays is about the jump cut. Really, if let's move on to the actual content creators, whether it's YouTube, the Reels, the TikToks, or what have you. Everything is a jump cut. And now that I mentioned the TikToks, the TikToks are simple. When I started doing my first few videos, the only way you could climb with any views or any uh, with any subscribers or grab any type of attention, you had to do at least a 10-minute video, 20-minute videos. Now these reels are chopped up into, I think, 45 seconds. It's not even a minute. I think if you go over a minute, you get penalized. It turns into an actual post. I mean, I don't know the specifics, but it's even easier now. It's even easier now, and I know how much self-criticism when you're new at this stuff can come from making mistakes or having to edit. And like I said, guys, it's I share these things because I experience them myself, but I want you to use it to be able to remind yourself that nobody's perfect. You know, we all have to practice, and we all have to get better, because yes, it is a skill. It's a skill that all of us need to work on. And while I'm on the Hollywood example, before I forget, I even remember a very popular, I think she was like a celebrity trainer or what have you. I believe she's still around. Her name was Shalene Johnson. She even mentioned the fact that she used to drink her little glass of, or two little glass of wines before getting on camera, because she was so nervous, she couldn't gather her thoughts or what have you. Now, I'm not saying go out there and get shit faced and get even more tongue twisted than than we do when we're new at this stuff. But you know, maybe a little caffeine or what have you. I've shared in the past where I'm feeling wired and inspired because I just had my coffee. But I've also shared some videos where I've filmed a couple at 5 a.m. in the morning where I had no caffeine or anything. I just maybe took a cold shower or maybe had a cold glass of water, and I just started talking. I started talking, I started finding my ideas, started finding my flow, and you'll hear this come from some of the best content creators, whether it's Mr. Beast or Gary Vee. You know, anybody on the entertainment side or the business side, they're all gonna tell you your first few videos are gonna suck. Yes, they're gonna suck. And one of the biggest insights that I've heard from one of my personal mentors that I've attended live, and his energy is amazing, is that even if you do have that one viral video, you still have to continue to feed the beast, feed the machine, which is the platforms, which is YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever is here nowadays, whatever is coming in the future. You must continue to feed the machine, because even if you have that one viral video, but you stop, it's eventually gonna die out. It's gonna die out. There might be some lessons here and there that people pick up, but eventually, like, people are gonna forget. You know, the new stuff's gonna keep coming in. So this is an ever evolving skill. This is a never ending journey. And if you're passionate about it the way I am, then you should enjoy this journey. You should embrace it. This goes back to one of my previous videos on embracing the journey, if you want to go check that out. But this is what should bring you fulfillment. You shouldn't expect an outcome. You should not expect a video or a post to be perfect the first time. You also shouldn't expect to be monetized or expect income, at least not immediately, because that will also hinder you. It will also cause you to give up. I share this, guys, because that's what's affected my consistency, and I can just imagine where I would be if I just kept working on this skill. But before I close out the video, you know, speaking of skill, like I said, I want you to also take note of the benefits, the indirect benefits, because that's something that yes, I haven't grew a million subscriber or even 100,000 subscriber channel or anything like that, but I have had a lot of indirect benefits, as I mentioned in the beginning, without you even noticing. The doing content in general, these videos or whatever you're working on, even if it's your public speaking, it will have an indirect effect, and a positive one in many areas of your life. Like I said, this is gonna improve your social skills when you're networking, when you're dealing with your personal relationships, whether that's family or intimate relationships. This is gonna help you make decisions, big life decisions, like investing in a property, buying your first home, or buying a car. I hope you don't buy a new car if you're not if you're not at that stage in life. Going back to my looking poor video, another video that I want to recommend. But don't forget about the indirect benefits. Like I said, you're not going to see these benefits because you don't see them directly, like like you can see your views go up, or your subscribership, or even like getting paid through a platform. That stuff doesn't show up right away, or it's not something that you can put your hands on. But the confidence that you're going to gain from just consistently doing videos is going to be something that is so rewarding, that you're going to end up finding such a passion for doing videos. Okay, guys, well, I hope you found some encouragement in this video. Now go out there, start posting, start recording, get your videos out there, and build that confidence, build that momentum, build that flow that I forgot to mention throughout the video. But as I always say, if you found value or if you liked the video, please feel free to share, like, or subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.